Hello and welcome to Owl's Airguns. As you saw in the beginning here, we are doing another unboxing. And kind of as the introduction showed there, the package I got was started with a box in a box. And I was very excited to get not only the Hatsan Jet 1, which is a PCP airgun that I've been very interested in for quite some time. Not only one of these, but it came in a package that included a hand pump as well. And I want to talk for a moment about why I was excited about this, for a couple of reasons. One, as I've said, I think that is a really neat airgun. A very neat compact PCP, compact carbine pistol convertible airgun. For a long time they said, you can't buy hunting power in a pistol. And that was largely true with a couple of very expensive exceptions. However, Hatsan, Cuban, all kinds of manufacturers now are releasing very compact and very potent repeating air guns in everything from 177 to 25 and sometimes even larger calibers. So I thought it was very cool. The design of this looks neat, and the bundle that they put what I believe to be a decent hand pump with it. And not only that, but packaged it for resale at a farm and home supply store. Now, I'd seen these come in this year, Coastal Farm and Home, which is near my house in rural Oregon. And they have a lot of good stuff, firearms department, camping, outdoor gear, and farm stuff too. And their air guns have been growing. And one of the things that's always of interest to me as an airgun enthusiast and industry commenter is, what are we seeing in the field? What's available to the local person? Maybe they don't watch YouTube, maybe they don't watch airgun channels or really follow anything like that, but they do wander around the local farm and home and see what's for sale. Kind of like the old Sears catalog, I guess, or the old Sears store. And I'm always very curious what kind of solutions are available at that level. And, for a while now, I've seen a variety of break barrels start to appear. Gamma Swarm, Swarm Magnum, those kind of things, particularly the repeating break barrels, have gotten very popular. I noticed Hatsan has started marketing to that too. And first with their brake barrels, and then recently I saw them introduce this PCP combo. When I first saw it, I can't remember what they were asking for it. Recently, when I went back and looked at it, thought about buying one for the channel for the reasons I've kind of mentioned. That price was $329, which is a lot of money to me. A lot of money. I don't remember having spent that much money on an airgun since I bought my P-Rod, my Woodswalker combo from Benjamin. But anyway, that's a significant dollar amount to me. So, I thought, well, I'll watch for this thing to go on sale. Well, lo and behold, it went on sale this week. So instead of paying the $329 for the Jet 1 and pump combo, I paid, it was $100 off. So I paid $229. Given that the Jet 1 alone is selling for pretty much that price online, I thought it was a really good deal. And it let me do something I wanted to do, in that I don't own a compressor, so I'm always very curious at different models of hand pumps, how hard different PCP guns are to pump by hand, because you'll hear that comment, oh, you could pump it by hand, and we'll get into that in a minute, or in another video actually. But this was a good combo, so I went ahead and bought it for those reasons. Let's get back to the unboxing. So after unboxing one of these, you pull out the two boxes, and I have opened this already. But what you get is the gun in one, and it's in this plastic, but other than that, pretty much just like this. Comes in that. You do get some paperwork and those things, instruction manual, all of that. They do a very good job on documentation and that kind of thing that comes with it. Gun itself, first impressions, very well made. A lot of polymer, but extremely high quality, high density polymer, like we're used to in vehicles or firearms. So definitely quality there. A lot of good attention to detail that I'll go over in the review, but things like the multiple rear sights for whether you're operating in a carbine mode or in pistol mode, that can be quite handy. Something that was well thought out. It is a side lever repeater, does ship with 2 magazines, and one of the parts boxes that come with it is also very well thought out. They include replacement seals. They include the 2 magazines that I mentioned, and the magazine is very straightforward, very easy to use. Do get also a single shot tray, which is something I always think is awesome. We always get our best accuracy that way. Or we usually get our best accuracy that way, I should say. Allen wrench to work on it. A female Foster fitting that you can convert or use as an adapter on your hose or whatever, because this does have a quick disconnect Foster type fitting. That's what we call it, 1/4 inch quick disconnect fitting. So they do give you that. Something I was very pleased to see today, an adapter. This gun does have threading inside this shroud, and this adapter allows you to screw this in, and you end up with 1x20 airgun thread on the end of it. So, like I said, the gun comes well packaged in a nice box. Accessories are very well thought out. So that was that portion of it. Another part that I really liked was on the outside of the main package. It said, airgun produced in Turkey, ammunition, because it included pellets, produced in, I believe, Argentina. I'll have to look that up. And pump produced in China. So they gave us manufacturer of origin on everything right up front. And I thought that was a good thing to do. I value transparency. So set that aside for a moment. The other big box, and this one was quite, well, it had a bunch of smaller boxes inside, let us say. It did take me a bit of time to assemble the included high pressure pump. Apparently it was made in China. Almost all of the fittings, with the exception of the feet, were separate, came in boxes. Your bleed screw, gauge, hose, pump handle, all those things are things you'll need to install, and then also go through a process that lets you check for leaks, determine where they may be if you have them, and go ahead and fix them. So, this, when I got the Benjamin pump with my P-Rod, the Woods Walker, it was fully assembled, and I didn't, except for I did have to put the handle on, and I didn't really appreciate that. There was more involved with this than I expected. It includes with it, besides the parts themselves, the good part about it was the instructions were clear, included multiple wrenches, so you could get one on each part that you needed to lock them down. Did come with a rebuild kit for it. All kinds of miscellaneous spare parts, including a little test piece you can put in here to go ahead and test. Included additional filters for it, moisture filters, and pump oil. So, I felt like it was a comprehensive kit, and it was not like incredibly difficult to assemble, but it did take more time than I thought. I think I was probably in a good 30 minutes or more by the time I was done with it, ready to put air into the gun. Other box that was included that I don't know that I showed, only thing that came in it was some really cool pellets. These are a Hatsan branded Vortex Strike, and they're 22 caliber, and it looks like a 17.75 grain. And just looking at them, I don't know how much you'll see on the screen there, but they look to be a well-produced quality pellet. I've fired a few of them. They shoot well. I haven't done an accuracy test yet. But, you know, basically we got here a PCP Airgun, a pump to pressurize it with, and 250 quality pellets that are of a hunting weight. So I think this is a really cool package to go mainstream at something like a farm and home store. This really introduces PCP to the masses. The day that I was checking out, they had a middle-aged guy there that was apparently relatively new. So I'm checking out at the firearm counter with it. He says, "I didn't know we sold those." And I said, "Yeah, it's about." He said, "No, I know. I kind of know about these." And, you know, I think that's the level where PCP is right now. A lot of people, a lot of shooters have concepts of it. Maybe they've seen buddies, maybe they've talked to people, or I don't know. You know, they have a passing familiarity. And to see these things come into your local store, I think really does a lot to promote the airgun shooting sport overall. So without that, we'll wrap up this unboxing, and thanks for sticking with me on it, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.